is you can be a bad lieutenant, you could be a bad captain, and you can be an amazing major, an amazing lieutenant colonel. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is Dom, aka KT2, and I'm back again for another video, guys. Last week, I sat in a meeting with a different battalion than the one I'm actually with, and as the battalion commander began to talk and to speak, it began to kind of dawn on me that different people fit better into different organizations. When I was younger and I joined the military, I thought, if I'm successful here, I'm gonna be successful here, I'm gonna be successful here, and I'm gonna be successful here. And there is a lot of contributing factors to being successful. And just for example, like when you're in command, if your leadership philosophy does not jive or is not congruent or nest inside of your higher echelon or your battalion commander's command philosophy, you probably won't be as successful as you could be if you were with somebody that had the same or similar command philosophy. That kind of leads to the point of like personality. This I did not realize that personality is huge in the military. Personality and character are two phenomenally huge things that cannot be overlooked. If your personality is just like not the same as your bosses, or you guys see things different, that's gonna affect your success rate. That's really going to affect your success rate. And these are small things that I did not know, that sometimes I was like, man, I must suck. And then you get somewhere else and be like, you're amazing. And I'm like, what? I didn't change anything. Like, what happened? I'm still the same person. It all comes down to like personality, drive, philosophy, things like that. And so another thing I wanted to highlight on is fitting in the military, right? Like junior soldiers and junior officers, they're so molded by their first experience in the military. A lot of people say do not judge the military on your first duty station. Well, it's pretty damn hard because you're molded so much by your first duty station. A lot of people get out. A lot of people just don't like it, and we have to kind of like find a way to circumvent that. You could be a bad lieutenant. And this is, so I had a conversation with the battalion commander that's totally out of it's not even in my brigade, right? And I went and I spoke to him, and we sat down, we had like office call. And I was just asking, it was nice to ask somebody that's nowhere near my chain of command, nowhere near anything that could influence me. Because I'm just shooting questions at times. And the one thing I learned, I did not know this, is you can be a bad lieutenant, you could be a bad captain, and you can be an amazing major, an amazing lieutenant colonel. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how does that even happen? Where does that come from? You can grow, you can develop, you could develop late. You could develop late, you can fit in late. Like your personality, your maturity doesn't get to where it needs to be till late, right? But on that same flip side, you could be an amazing lieutenant in one spot, and then a amazing captain, and then you just be a terrible major and lieutenant colonel. These are just things that we don't really talk about, right? These are things that are just not talked about. Your story doesn't end that last eval or at that command or at that unit, at that organization. It does not, right? You write your own story kind of as you move forward. And you fit in different, so long story short, again, bottom line, I can't do bottom line up front now, I'm at the end now. But bottom line at the end, you fit in differently in different places. Just because you don't fit in here does not mean you won't fit in there. Does not mean just because you're a bad lieutenant does not mean you'll be a bad captain. Just because you're a great major doesn't mean you're gonna be a great lieutenant colonel. And that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can hit me up on Snapchat at KLOP95 or Instagram at KIDTHNDR2. And like I always like to say at the end of all my videos, don't live the same year 75, 80, 85, 90 times and try and call it a life. My name is Dom, aka KT2, and I'm out here, guys. Peace.